Welcome, folks. Another episode of the SAK show brought to you by MacCoffee, only on Zindagi TV. Shout out to Bollywood Casino and the Wet Lounge. Today's guest is dubbed as the tallest man in Kenya. The tallest man I've ever met, Mr. Ritesh. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
It's very nice of you to make time and come over here, man.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
So, Ritesh, tell us a bit about yourself. Who exactly is Ritesh?
Who's Ritesh? Should I start right from the beginning?
Yeah, please do.
I was born and brought up in Kenya.
Yeah.
I've done all my education, primary and secondary, here in Kenya.
Okay.
And of course, I went abroad for my further studies in university. We'll go into more detail as we talk about that.
Yes.
And yes, over time, I have been known now to be quite a tall individual.
Quite a tall, intimidating individual, huh?
Well, intimidating, I'm not sure.
No, that's not true. Trust me, this person has got a heart of gold. Wherever I go, ever friendly, ever smiling. I mean, trust me, I've never met you with a frown. I've always seen you smiling, you know. It's like you always have a smile on your face and you are a happy-go-lucky person. And I love that because, you know, you have that energy wherever you enter it, it's like the positive aura just comes out.
Well, I really appreciate hearing that because, to be honest, I personally also do believe that there's always a brighter side to everything. Yeah.
Before we start, have you ever had MacCoffee, by the way?
I actually have, and I like it very much.
I love it too. Cheers to that, man. So, Ritesh, born, brought up in Nairobi, Kenya, schooling life, early life. How was that?
It was all good. I went to St. Mary's for my primary education.
Okay.
Thereafter, my secondary education was at St. Austin's Academy. And actually, I was quite tall even then. When I was 12 years old, I was above 6 feet tall.
Wow, okay.
At that point in time, of course, I was also active in some sports. And regarding education, of course, I was very focused on my studies.
Which sports are we talking about here?
Sports, I used to swim quite a bit, and I used to play basketball.
Basketball had to be there, huh?
Yes, but unfortunately what happened is when I was in Form 4 or thereabouts, I did have a dislocation of the femur. Okay. And thereafter I, of course, was not playing basketball.
All right.
But did continue to swim.
So swimming is your favorite, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in terms of, tell me that, so at what age did you realize that you're growing? And by the way, is that is it in the genes? Is it in your family? Are your parents
I believe
tall?
it's in the family, although it seems to be skipping.
A generation.
Yes, because I'm 7'5".
Okay.
I have a brother who's also very tall.
Yeah.
My parents are normal in height. They are, I believe, 5'9", 5'10". Okay. And what I do know is that both my maternal and paternal grandfathers were both quite tall.
Oh, okay.
So my paternal grandfather was about 6 feet tall, and my maternal grandfather was above that. Okay. So I'm assuming it skips.
It skips a generation,
yes.
and then it adds a few more inches over there, right?
Quite a few.
So, Zavi, in school, how was it then? I mean, you are like, I'm sure, the tallest in your class. Were you told, okay, you have to sit behind now? In the back bench?
No, when you're sitting, it doesn't matter whether you're behind or in front. I think that's usually when you're standing in assemblies.
So in the assemblies, when you're told, that's it.
I actually preferred it. Yes.
And then were the teachers scared of you or something? Your classmates and all, they're like, okay, let's not mess with this guy, man.
You know, honestly speaking, it's very strange. I personally have never felt that anyone was scared of me. It would be quite strange to actually meet up with some students who I studied with, past school colleagues, and I would like to know their experience of whether I was scary to them.
Okay, okay.
I'm not aware.
Yeah, yeah.
Because to me, everyone was quite friendly.
Yes, yes.
The teachers were wonderful.
Wonderful, yeah.
Wonderful, really.
Okay.
And I think the good thing about academics in Kenya especially,
Yeah.
well, I know about the schools where I studied. There's a great focus on actually academics and the result.
Yes, yes.
As opposed to all these small external factors.
That's true. That's true. Yeah. So in terms of how is it like growing up, being the tallest wherever you are?
I actually did not feel different until I was 14 or 15 plus. Mm-hmm. Because up until that age, I felt...
That's when you hit about, what, 7 feet?
No, that's when I hit about past 6'5".
Past 6'5",
yeah.
okay, okay.
But that's when I kind of started feeling a bit different.
Different. Special.
Special.
Yeah.
I was getting quite a bit of attention. At that point in time, also, what happened is I had just experienced an accident where my femur was not in place.
Okay.
So it made my mobility a bit difficult for a short period of time. And that's when I realized that with height, I've got to be a little more careful.
You have to be careful, true,
yes.
true.
I never felt out of place, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, my feet are 11, yeah?
Size 11?
Size 11.
Yeah.
And wherever I go, I'm told I've got problematic feet because of my angles and all that not being right. And I have a very tough time getting my shoes, trust me.
I think everyone has problematic feet.
What is your shoe size?
My shoe size is 20.
20?
Yes.
So 11 is difficult. What about 20? How does that work? How do you do your shopping? Let's start with the shoes.
With the shoes?
Yeah.
Of course, locally it's very it's not difficult. It's just impossible.
Impossible.
Yeah, to get the shoes locally. Yeah. But just by searching online, there are a couple of individuals who actually make this size.
Oh, okay.
Although once you do source it, you can't afford to be very picky as to design colors and all that. So you just get what you do.
What you get,
and you can order it in.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
In terms of your clothes and everything, you tailor make and everything.
Yes.
And I always see you in nice suits and all that. Do you design your clothes yourself, or?
I don't design them myself, although...
because you have the luxury of wearing all the time custom made.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a plus side.
Yes, so, it's a plus, yes.
So that's also another thing which...
Yeah, because you're lucky, you know, you can actually say, you can tell your tailor, I want it like this, like this, like this, like this, and he'll make it for you. Now, us guys, we have to just go and buy whatever is there.
That's a bonus.
You have a bonus from us.
It's a huge bonus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So why not start off our own clothing line or something?
Clothing line?
Yeah.
I really don't think that's something which I have thought of.
Yeah.
Although having an entrepreneurial mind, it's something.
You know, the reason why I asked him that is because it's all about the money right now. So you're the money man right now.
Am I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us more about that now.
About that, yes, I'm a financial advisor and an investor. Mm-hmm. And, well, one thing which I can tell individuals who are actually watching this show is that Kenya is currently the place to put your money in.
Yeah.
Because many individuals actually say that the economy has taken a dip for various reasons. Yeah. But the thing is that this is a very lucrative economy. Yeah. This is actually where the future of our region lies. Yeah. And it's the right time to actually put your money in here, whether it's through Nairobi Securities Exchange, whether it's to invest through government bonds. Yeah. There are various options available here.
Oh, that's nice to hear. I mean, from an expert analysis of your caliber, that's amazing. You know, generally, all I hear is negativity about Kenyan financial situation.
No.
And like, oh, there's no money, there's no need to invest in this country, this, that.
It's the place to invest.
It is the one, yeah? Okay, so you heard it from the man himself.
My name is Zablon. I'm 3-time Mr. Kenya, fitness freak and a personal trainer. MacCoffee morning gives me the perfect start every morning. It is very fast and easy to make it. I just have to open the sachet, pour it in the cup and add hot water. You don't need sugar or milk or anything else. It is fast, convenient and tasty. Above all, it gives me energy for the whole day. And what's a better way to start my morning? I love MacCoffee morning. MacCoffee, power your now.
So, there's something that I always wanted to ask is that, do you get limited sometimes, that there's some things you want to do and because of your height you cannot do that?
Okay, so with height, naturally there are a couple of things which can be quite challenging.
Yeah.
Day-to-day transportation and everything, it was not challenging at all to me initially.
Initially, yeah.
Initially, I used to drive around and everything. It came to a point where it becomes very difficult for me, even in a custom-made car, to get into a driver's seat and be comfortable.
Yeah.
So I've kind of made sure that I don't take any risk, and I do not want to break any laws whilst driving due to the height.
Yeah.
So I am more or less a passenger now.
Okay. That's good, man. That's like a good VIP, man. You're just chilling at the back seat and
so you can see all the benefits, the bonuses.
Yeah.
With regards to height, I think I don't actually see much of a downside.
Okay.
Yes, of course, when you're traveling in a plane and all that, it can be a bit uncomfortable in domestic flights.
Yeah.
Because in domestic, they don't actually have a first.
Oh, okay.
You just have that limited space available.
True.
Internationally and everything, of course, there are different capacities available.
Yeah. And tell me, what about your diet? It's like you can eat anything and everything?
I am a vegetarian.
Oh, you're pure veg?
Well, no, pure...
Boga all the way?
Boga all the way, yes.
All the way, okay. Yeah. Right. So you can eat anything in that stuff?
A vegetarian food,
Meaning,
yes.
I mean, because of your height, there are no restrictions or special meals and all that stuff?
Well, it's an important thing you touched there because, of course, I eat a lot of vegetable protein, cheese.
Yes. Yeah, I know. We love Raka cheese, don't we?
Yes. Yes. So basically, you do need to make sure that you get all your essential nutrients.
Yeah.
So although you're restricted, I'm restricted to a particular type of a diet, it's not actually restrictive.
It's not restrictive as such.
Supplements, all sorts of things available. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, you do a lot of charity work. And by the way, you also paint. Artistic.
I do paint.
Yeah,
yes.
tell us more about that.
Okay, so since the time I was in school, I could always sketch.
Okay.
Although I have never taken it as a subject.
Yeah.
I think art was something compulsory. It's compulsory to all of us in junior and for a year or two in senior.
Yeah.
Thereafter, of course, once you choose your subjects, of course, I chose maths, finance, or everything leading to my career.
Numbers.
Yes. So when I was in the UK, I was away for my undergrad and postgrad.
Yeah.
And during university, and when I wait for the lectures to begin, or between seminars, I continued sketching. I actually did my undergrad and master's in finance, international finance and economics. But I continued sketching, and that's when I realized that just this doodling, it's actually quite therapeutic.
Yes, it is.
Once I came back to Kenya after my studies, I started writing as a ghostwriter in the evening for a financial tabloid. And that was getting too much for me because the morning to evening, my profession demands that I'm in touch with finance and numbers. Yeah. And in the evening, just writing a financial tabloid article was seeming a bit much. And I started actually painting.
Painting.
Because I could sketch.
So that was your therapy?
That was my therapy. Over time, what happened is I wanted it to be more meaningful. I just did not want to do something which was more or less a futile, act of wasting time.
Yes.
So what I did is I started painting for cause. I've held multiple exhibitions of my art, which I do as a late-night hobby. And the proceeds from all my art exhibitions and sale of art actually goes to its causes I believe in.
Oh, okay.
The physically and mentally challenged.
Yeah.
So that has worked out well, and I was very fortunate to be featured in the 2017 Kenya Arts Diary.
Oh wow, that's brilliant! Congrats, man. That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's cool. Tell me, you do a lot of motivational talks.
Yes, I do. Well. The reason being, I have actually been in the media limelight for quite a while. And being given this
getting
opportunity.
a lot of attention.
Exactly.
I mean, you're sitting here right now.
Which I appreciate greatly.
Yeah.
And given the media attention, whether it's via paper or multimedia, it's always good to have an end goal.
And especially with the digital migration right now.
Which is a blessing.
It's amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So given that opportunity, of course, it's always good to have something productive and something motivational to say.
True.
Also, of course, many people would probably need some encouragement every now and then, whether it's with regards to their financial position, something motivational you can say to them in order to get them to improve on the activities they're doing.
Yeah.
I think what's happened over time is due to my activities with regards to the media focus and being more or less an ambassador of many sorts, talking about mentally and physically challenged individuals in advocacy for their rights, talking about individuals to mentor them in order to build up their capacities, and also relating the art to it. What has happened is last year I was actually recognized by the president with national honor, Order of the Grand Warrior of Kenya.
Wow.
Yes.
That's quite an achievement.
And I appreciate that greatly. And I actually owe that to media.
You're being appreciated by everyone.
I actually owe that a lot to media.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's awesome, man. So I say, any motivational words to our viewers as we part ways for a few minutes.
Motivational words to the viewers. Yes, it's actually a wonderful blessing to be different. And once you realize that, you will actually see the brighter side to your own life, and also you'll be able to brighten up the lives of others who are around you.
Wow.
We do need a lot of peace, which we do have in this wonderful peace-loving country. And I hope and pray that each one of us actually does justice to all the talents which we have within ourselves, improve our own lives, improve the lives of others, and basically live in peace and harmony.
Amazing, man. Good stuff. That's quite deep. So for your next talk, you better invite me. I'll definitely want to come and see you.
Thank you.
Speak, because it's really inspirational.
I appreciate that.
I'll give you this hamper of coffee. So sponsors MacCoffee.
Thank you.
So you enjoy that, and inshallah, may God take you to greater heights than you already have. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.